Next, we had Willow and the Jetspeed. Woof. This is terrible. I'm sorry. Mike Bailey is just not. He's just
like how he's throwing out his chest for you there?
Yes. That's why I grabbed.
That's
there were
done
two
on
different
purpose,
pictures.
by the way.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And I'm betting he's on his tiptoes right here. I feel like he's on his tiptoes, trying to seem like he's tall. And this sucks because Kevin Knight is star,
dude.
He's such a star. Like the moment, like Willow was speaking, and we love Willow. We absolutely do. Big fans. But then the moment like Bailey starts speaking, it's just like it starts like the Peanuts parents. And just no. And then the moment Kevin Knight gets that microphone, you're like, yep, I'm into it. And he's like going back and forth with FTR. Like, I don't know what B Speedball was trying to say. Like, I get it. He's like, we want to include everybody. Fabulous message, dude. Not when you're preparing for a fight. I'm sorry. Like, we get it. Dude, you're a great guy. You know you got the pronouns. I love it. But just come on, dude.
When Kevin Knight first debuted, we both said this guy's got something.
Yes.
And he does.
Yeah. And then they pair him with this guy, and you're like, well, when will we see what he's got? Yeah, no, that was.
I would like to see what I'd like to see is I doubt you'll see it in this match. But if they lose and Kevin Knight beats the crap out of Bailey,
yes,
that'd be awesome.
Please. Yeah. And then so they went to commercial and they come back and they've now got the top gods, as they were calling themselves. And there's Megan Bayne again, like, hey, could have been a star, just like Camille. And I mean, at least she's still on television, unlike Camille, but I mean, Camille's still getting a paycheck. So,
oh, that's who that was. I forgot.
Yeah, no, it was the headdress, and she's tall. That was how I knew it was Megan Bayne. And then when I looked up the pictures to grab pictures for our show here today, it confirmed it. But yeah, that's Megan Bayne.
I forgot.
I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I've heard that she broke up with Joey Janela, which. Yeah, whenever anybody was asking, who is this girl? Why hasn't WWE found her? Is there something wrong with her mentally? Does she not have the right attitude? I'm like, she's dating Joey Janela.
Yeah,
that's bad mentally.
Her and Penelope got something in common.
Yes. Oh, that good. Nice.
Well, they both tried. They both,
Yeah. No, we both dated the same idiot, and he was still an idiot. Yeah, it's a good.
Give him credit though. That's two nice. Decent scores though. I gotta give him that.
That would be punching above his weight.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, Brady Anderson hit over 50 home runs one season. Steroids are a hell of a thing. Whatever he does, I have very little thoughts on Joey Janela, just like I have very little thoughts about the main event. Like if we weren't doing this,
go back for 1 second before.
Yeah, what's up?
Stokely.
Yes.
Or Stoke. I hear, and I'll take his word. I'll take his word as gospel because Cornette talks about how good Stokely could be as a manager and how bad he is as a manager. I agree with the fact that he should get involved more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like
he just
and
get some, like Cornette always says, get some heat and keep your heat. Don't have a woman slap you across the face. Like stuff like that.
Right. Until you have to earn it. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to get because, like Cornette was just recently talking about the stuff with Baby Doll or stuff with Sunshine, where it was the stuff with Sunshine, where literally the entire thing was like 1 30-second moment where he's got they blindfold him and then Kabuki comes in the ring, super kicks him, and Jim thinks it's Sunshine. Like, but that's all you need. But he'd been building up the heat for months and months and months or weeks and weeks or whatever. But every time Stokely tries to build heat, it's just, he gets no bitches. He gets punked. Like, they don't ever let the heels.
The part where no host thing really pissed me off because he had something going at that time, and then all of a sudden just stopped.
Just like anything in this company.
Yeah. No, you could see it though. He's an aggravating.
He was great in NXT as
right. That's right. Yeah.
I forget what his name was over there at this point, but he was great in NXT. Like I loved it.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. I really did.
Let's see here.
Because he could be annoying.
What was his NXT name? Malcolm Bivens.
Never guessed that.
Nope. No, that's why I immediately looked it up. I'm like, no, Bivens, like Belle Biv DeVoe. I guarantee you that's where you got the Bivens from, because Stokely Hathaway is his real name.
Awesome.
But then we go into the main event, and I'm like, if you guys can't see me because we haven't gone on video yet, which once we get to 500 subscribers, I will go on video, people. But I'm air quoting the hell out of this because holy shit. a main event in no time and nowhere ever at all whatsoever. I know people say, "Oh, main event in any year." No, this was terrible. And like the crowd knew it. The moment, like they were dead for both entrances.
Yeah.
Like just dead. Like, this is what we're getting. Like, we've been in 2.5 hours for this. Okay. And like, and you knew they were staying around because they knew something was going to happen. Obviously, Darby was going to come out and do something. Let's just be real.
But
like,
this,
you know,
I still can't believe that the stuff this guy did his first year in AEW, he's still doing the same exact thing now. Same thing.
No,
the
he
shin,
doesn't have any.
Dude, I hate the shin kicks. I can't stand that.
The shin kicks, all of it. Like, I get what it was.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It didn't evolve. No,
I don't mind the hands in the pockets jumping off the rope.
No,
that's fine.
No, but he did it. He did like some shitty chops at one point in this match. That's what I was meaning with the hand. Like, like we did the chops that were like the kicks. You know, I mean, and I understand.
Did we forget Moxley and?
No, we talked about Mox and Ishii. We didn't talk about it very long.
Okay, so I want to bring back something. This match and that match too. Can we please stop with the forearm exchanges, please?
Oh God, yes. Like, just
I can't take it anymore. I can't
every moment. Yeah,
I can't.
No, and like they started with that match.
Yes.
Funny. No, I wrote down like I was like, and they start with the chops, and like my one note, I wrote one line of that match. It put me to sleep. No, that was when I started watching the show yesterday. I went to bed at that point last night and picked it back up this morning because I'm like, I can't watch that match. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. And this match was awful. It went on forever, like 3 segments, you know, and I'm glad. And you knew you're just waiting. Let Darby come out and do something. But is this what we needed Darby to do? Hope that helped you, Don. I saw you didn't want the orange man on your TV. I'm sorry.
I'd like to see what the quarter hour for that match actually turned out.
It's got to be horrid. Like,
because, you know, we'll get to that number in a second.
We're getting there.
It had to be below 300. It had to be below 300,000 for that segment. Had to be.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's no way. Well, like they always start with it. I'm wondering when and how bad it fell off a cliff. I haven't seen the quarter hours of it.
They already know. Tell them what it was.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So Darby setting the ratings on fire. 321,000 viewers, and this is not the old rating system. This is the new Big Data Plus panel.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, they did change their normal night, and as we have been told year after year, wrestling fans are creatures of habit, and AEW does not do a very good job of telling people they're moving. Like I saw it a couple times, maybe that they were moving to Title Tuesday.
Yeah, and
they call it Title Tuesday, and people figure it out on their own. Screw that. You got to tell people where to go, what time, when to be there, shit like that. You have to tell people what to do because they're going to come on Wednesday and go, where the hell's the show?
But see, that's what I was saying earlier. I think Tony just gave up on the off. Like he just knew, like we got to get, and he shouldn't. Yeah, you've got to roll your sleeves up and still fight, even when you're going to get your ass kicked. Like it doesn't matter. But look at the card he booked. You know, he didn't go live beforehand to get people excited about it because
and then on top of it all, the Major League Baseball playoffs are going.
Thank you. I was like, I had something else to say, and it's the Yankees too. Like. I'm not a Yankees fan. You are, but either way, the Yankees are television. They're box office TV. I was at a restaurant with dinner with my mom and stepdad and my wife on Tuesday, and the TVs were on the Yankees game. People were watching. Like, that is they are the Yankees. They're the Yankees for a reason. And a lot of people, me included, don't really watch baseball throughout the season. We watch baseball playoffs. It's not like the NFL where it's religion every week for people.
Folks, it's 182 games a year. I can't.
62, but it's 162. And also hockey started too. It's 162. What did I say? 182.
I'm sorry.
You're good. That's what we're here for. Team effort, buddy. But like there's also hockey going on. People
just opened up. That's why they're on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's why they got moved. Right. Yeah. It's just when I first saw the number, I was like, I thought it was the old school or something.
That's what we were talking before the show went on, and Jake sent me the thing, and I'm like, well, that's the old number. You gotta wait for the second number to pop up. And I'm like, usually it comes out 2 days later. Jake's like, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday, stupid. I'm like, okay.
And then
WrestleNomics didn't have it. That's
why I grabbed this one.
I went over to WrestleNomics and I saw it pop up, and 321 it is, brother.
Yeah, you were like 10 minutes later, you're like, oh shit, WrestleNomics posted. He was immediately like, okay, so this is what we're rolling with.
Yeah, I
like,
forgot it was Thursday, folks. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I didn't think much of it either until, again, like with you, there's certain people that will run with anything. I'm not calling anybody out, but there's also certain people that I know won't usually. Like usually awful and neckbeards are they'll usually make sure it's right because they would rather, they don't want to give these sickos any ammunition. But I thought maybe they jumped the gun a little bit or something because 321 so low. But and then what is that? I didn't even see the freaking key demo. 0.07, so that's 70,000.
That's what they're getting into now. They're getting to the 0.0 range, which is not at all.
Oh my god! See now, I mean,
yeah, we don't talk about ratings a lot, but
it's topical now because they changed. Like one of the reasons we never talked much about ratings because I didn't take a ton of stock into them because of the extrapolation. And when I talk about how well WWE is doing, we talk about the live houses, we talk about the social media numbers, the YouTube numbers.
You don't got to worry about TV ratings. You have to worry about the building being sold and tickets. That's it. That's all you got to worry about.
Exactly, and as bigger and more popular WWE will get, the advertisers will attach them to their. That's why you have the matches sponsored by, movies or Dude Wipes or what was it? One was by a cereal. Like it happens. It's part of the deal. But 321K. The first number I saw was 329K. I'm like, that's so bad. They lost 8,000 at the just this.
It's just you could tell, like you said, they didn't really put on a card that
they didn't
want to watch it.
No, they didn't care. And then I'm glad this also had on the bottom right there the tickets distributed because we also saw the numbers releasing about what actually the turnstile count for All In because they're like, oh yeah, we sold 25,000, but really
that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, but they're saying like what there was from what I saw of Daly's Place yesterday, I did not see 2,800 people in that already.
I like to know where they were.
I think it's closer to what you said. You said 300. I think it might have been 285. I think
I don't think it's the 2,885. I think it's just the 885.
Right. You could probably, and Tony buys his extra tickets.
But I don't know. It could have been. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying what it looked like, and they didn't present themselves too well. But that was.
But with the all in thing,
Dynamite.
Tony wanted the city of Dallas to sign a NDA so they wouldn't release the facts of who was there, what the ticket sales were and stuff, and that's a mess that I can't begin to explain. But I know one thing.
That ain't good.
Yeah, you don't tell a city, hey, you want to sign an NDA so you don't tell people how many tickets we actually sold and stuff.
Yeah, and like
just with my last thought. I'm sorry, Jake, I'm rolling.
You're good.
What's wrong with saying you had 21,000 people? What's wrong with that? Why'd you have to make it 29?
Not a damn thing. No, I when I try to think of why Tony's brain does that, my mind just explodes because I that's what happens.
21's respectable, dude. I would have been proud of that. Like 21,000. All right.
We said back in like March, hey, if they do over 20 in that place, and that's what I meant of over 20,000 that actually show up and they're there. That's great. Yeah. They're doing 2,000 at most arenas. That's that's a big jump. Be happy about it. But I just don't understand what Tony thinks. That's why he cares about certain things and why he does. I also saw I believe they did get that deal with the esports arena they were in, but the city of Dallas was like, F you, pal. Don't mess with Texas. Get your people in our arena.
Set of balls to do that, boy. I gotta give Tony credit.
Or his lawyer's credit. I'm not sure if he's not having that conversation. But
he wanted it, so that's amazing.
Oh, for
Good
sure.
for him.
Tony loves him some NDAs. Nobody loves an NDA like Tony Khan loves an NDA.
I signed mine yesterday, so
I will happily say this show can change wildly if I'll get a Tony, reach out, buddy. I'll promote you. I don't care.
But
sell out.
Yeah, this was one thing, and then the other thing I was reading last night. I missed the main event. Okay, I missed it. So when I woke up this morning, I did some checking and I saw the words Molotov cocktail, and I'm like, oh God, what'd they do? I thought it was bad because you think this thing's going to get lit and tossed. That's what I'm thinking in my head. All he did was what we're seeing here, which is, it was a
all
big deal.
All he did was educate the children of America of how to make Molotov cocktail. I'm kidding.
I don't know what's in there though. If you're looking at that,
flammable?
I haven't seen anything. I don't know what else. I get nothing out of this.
And
me
personally,
I get nothing out of this. I don't care.
Yeah. No, because it was terrible.
Yes.
It was absolutely
choice.
Awful. No, it was. And it didn't make any sense. It wasn't needed. Like, you're not leading to an Inferno match. Stop doing fire stuff. Like, you're leading, the whole point should be of like how Mox is gonna make Darby quit. Darby's the one who doesn't quit.
That came and wiped them out, though, dude. Did you see that?
Yes. Cool. I did see that. I watched. Yeah. No, but like Mox tapped out at Allin. He tapped out to lose. He's already said, I quit this year. Like, the whole thing should be them building up of how Mox is going to make Darby quit. Like, what Mox is going to do to Darby. And that's what the match is going to be about. But shouldn't that be the build? I don't.
Yeah,
my brain hurts. I get upset.
The angle at the end should have been a little different. Though it didn't bother me, there's no need for the Molotov cocktail. There's no need for it. If you're going to go that angle, bring back the flamethrower again.
Right, like make it his Triple H sledgehammer, like his signature move. Is it the flamethrower? Yeah, why? Yeah, so what? He's just a little pyromaniac. So what? He's Beavis. Fire, fire, fire. Like, is that what he's doing? Because that's what he kind of looks like. I mean,
just roll with it.
I'm sorry, but this angle right here, like, somebody's gonna make that with an AI something or other with him. Like, it's easy. Just the whole thing.
He's already over with the crowd. People love this dude. I like the dude too, but.
We stop liking him when he goes too far. We're like, stop, please.
We started going too far with this.
Yeah, and like, no, the moment it was like Darby and Mox put together, it's just like when there's nobody there to rein them in, like, you're just getting two people like exponentially making it worse and worse and worse.
And now there's no title involved,
right?
That's even a bigger problem for me.
The loser leaves AEW match. Like, it needs to be that. I know.
They could do something different, I think, but that's about it. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, the whole thing drives me nuts.
Yeah, you left me there for a second.
No, my headset popped out for a second. My earphone popped out. I thought I got busy with my hands and popped the ear thing out of my head. So
yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. It frustrates me because I want this to be good, and this is what we get because nobody is watching this because it's terrible.
Again, I'm going to ignore this.
I know.
I'm ignoring it. Next week, we'll see.
Well, next week's the show before the pay-per-view, isn't it? That's always bad.
Yeah.
And the one after is always bad too. Oh God. And it's 3 hours.
Unfortunately, with the new system, when you hear us next week, we won't have the ratings yet. More than likely, no, we will not. But they now take 2 days instead of 1.
Yeah, but that can give us something to talk about on Spaces afterwards or whatever. And that's fine. I'm wondering if they'll start to come out faster with them, but probably not. It seems to be 2 days of the after. But let's be real. The next show is the go home show, and the next show after that is the post show. Those are always bad anyway. Like, if they do 4 Dynamites a month and 2 of them are the those are the 2 worst numbers generally. So look out next week, man. I don't think it'll be this bad. I think this was the combination of Tuesday sports and NXT, because NXT was great.
Yeah.
And NXT was good. NXT had I thought it was funny too, the juxtaposition where normally Dynamite starts with, good action, but Dynamite started with like 20 minutes of talking, and then Moxley and Ishii, and then you had the Hardys on NXT. So what were you going to watch? I'll be interested as to what next week's numbers are. I'll actually probably be interested more of when the week after the post pay-per-view show, like those 2 shows there, like what are those going to be?
I think you're starting to look at an average of about 5 to 550.
I was going to say 450 to 5. So that makes
on a weekly basis, they're not going to drop. I'm going to say it. Okay. They're not going to drop below 500. They're not going to drop below 500 weekly. They can't.
Well, they better not. They better not.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say they can't, even though I know they could, but
yeah. I mean, we'll say. We'll say I hope for the best for them. I want them to be good. I want to be entertained. I want this show to be more entertaining. I want the tagline of this not to be, we watch the show so you don't have to. But that's what we're doing at this point now.
Because we hope you like it.
Not people. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. At least if you don't want to watch Dynamite, at least watch. I know, like our buddy Shoobs in England, he hasn't watched Dynamite in 2-3 years, but he loves hearing us. He's like, that's what I want. That's the best way for me to digest Dynamite. I don't have to watch it. I can listen to you two talk about it. He gets, I did that with, like we were talking before when we didn't watch Dynamite. That my best way of catching up on Dynamite was listening to Cornette's reviews of it because they'd make me laugh. So that's what we're trying to do. We're nowhere that good, but we're trying to have fun with this.
The idea was just twofold. The idea was, one, we don't talk about it a lot on our regular show, and two, I figured we'd have fun doing it.
Yes, which we do. I'm having that is for sure. I'm having a blast doing this and it gives me a reason to watch it, which is good. I mean, we are trying to be out there and talking about pro wrestling on the internet, so it might as well be as informed as possible. So
and truth be told, it's a test on YouTube as well. So
yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to do these things. This is great practice for me of how to use the systems and make them work. So we're rocking and rolling. But yeah, thanks everybody for checking out with us here today. Please like, share, subscribe. As always, we're up, I think it's 313, 314 subscribers, something like that. Anything else you got before we wrap it up? Otherwise, we'd already gone an hour and 20 minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Thank you. It's perfect.
Yeah, no, we've been going.
Sunday night.
Get me rolling. Yeah.
Spaces on X, 7:05 Eastern. Be there. We'll talk and go from there.
Yeah, we'll cover Crown Jewel. We'll and then get into Bound for Glory, and then we'll watch Bound for Glory together. So come join us on Sunday.
I'm waking up early Saturday morning. I'm watching it live.
Good for you. I mean, hey, if you want to go live and do it, let me know. I'll try to. No, I won't. I can't wake up that early.
I wouldn't do that to you.
5 a.m. for me. I mean, I guess if I was gonna, this would be the week if my wife's out of town.
I'm not gonna be alive. I'm gonna be up, but I'm not gonna be alive.
That's fair, right? You're like, I can either watch or talk. I can't do both.
Yeah, there's no way I can be able to talk.
I feel
there's
that.
No way.
No, I say that for my soccer games sometimes when they're too early. Like I can wake up and watch the game, but I can't and drop. Like I can only do. I only have so much of that early. So awesome.
Yeah, well, we do appreciate the people that were in the live chat. I understand that there's other choices on a Thursday night, but
absolutely
appreciate you stopping in. If you think there's anything you like, put it in the comment section. Tell people at the live show. See if get some people involved. See if they like it. That's all.
Yeah. Please let us know. Yeah, if you got any suggestions, any ideas, let us know. My DMs are always open. I'm very interactive, so leave comments, share, subscribe. We are just here to have some fun, but we'd like to grow it and be more involved with as many people as possible. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. We will catch you next week live here on YouTube. We'll be on Spaces on Sunday at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. Peace, everybody. We'll see you next time.